a world plagued by indecision, self-doubt, and analysis paralysis, the story of Miyamoto Musashi serves as a timeless example of clarity and purpose. Born in 1584 during Japan's tumultuous feudal era, Musashi is celebrated not only as one of history's greatest swordsmen, but also as a philosopher who mastered the art of action over excessive thought. His approach to life, battle, and decision-making reveals the power of simplicity, focus, and deliberate action, offering a remedy for the modern ailment of overthinking. This video explores how Miyamoto Musashi lived a life unburdened by hesitation, providing lessons that can help anyone escape the mental traps of overthinking and move toward purposeful action. Miyamoto Musashi was born in a small village in Japan, a country divided by constant war between feudal lords. His father, a skilled swordsman, trained him in martial arts from an early age. By the age of 13, Musashi fought his first duel and won, killing his opponent. This marked the beginning of a life defined by action rather than doubt. Musashi was an unconventional warrior. Unlike other samurai who adhered strictly to established codes and traditions, Musashi sought a deeper understanding of combat and life. His early years as a wandering ronin, a masterless samurai, taught him to rely on his instincts, adapt to circumstances, and trust his judgment. These experiences laid the foundation for his ability to overcome the mental traps that affect so many of us today. Overthinking fundamentally stems from the inability to trust oneself. It is driven by fear of failure, fear of making the wrong choice, and fear of losing control. Musashi understood this deeply. In the Book of 5 Rings, he highlighted the importance of decisiveness and clarity in combat and life. He stated, "If you try to wield 2 swords simultaneously and your mind is unsettled, you will have difficulty with either one." This reflects the mental paralysis that can come from excessive analysis. For Musashi, overthinking was a distraction that prevented warriors from maintaining their focus and effectiveness. He believed that clarity and simplicity were the antidotes to hesitation. Musashi's life exemplified a clear philosophy of prioritizing action over analysis. Here are some principles he followed to overcome overthinking. Musashi believed that mastery comes from consistent practice rather than endless theorizing. He famously fought over 60 duels without ever losing. His victories were not a result of over-analyzing his opponents, but of skills developed through relentless practice. This principle is applicable in all areas of life. The more we engage in deliberate practice, the more confident we become in our abilities, reducing the need to second-guess ourselves. Whether learning a new skill or making decisions, action can effectively replace the tendency to overanalyze. Musashi emphasized the importance of staying in the moment. He once wrote, "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain." This mindset freed him from rigid thinking and allowed him to adapt to any situation. Overthinking often arises from worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Musashi's ability to stay present enabled him to focus entirely on the task, whether defeating an opponent or navigating life's uncertainties. Musashi famously developed the Naiten Ichi Ryu, or 2 heavens as one, swordsmanship technique, which involved wielding 2 swords simultaneously. This innovation stemmed from his understanding of simplicity, using what was available to him without overcomplicating strategies. In the Book of 5 Rings, Musashi wrote, "Do not do anything useless." This mantra can be applied to overthinking. Eliminate unnecessary thoughts and focus only on what is essential. Simplicity leads to clarity, and clarity leads to decisive action. One of Musashi's most legendary moments was his duel with Sasaki Kojiro, a skilled swordsman known for his deadly technique, the Tsubame Geishi. The duel, fought in 1612 on Janryu Island, serves as a prime example of Musashi's ability to overcome overthinking with strategy and action. Musashi arrived deliberately late to the duel, forcing Kojiro to wait and become agitated. When he finally appeared, he wielded a wooden oar as his weapon, surprising Kojiro and throwing him off balance mentally. With a single decisive blow, Musashi defeated his opponent. This duel highlights Musashi's mastery of psychological clarity. While Kojiro likely overthought his strategy, Musashi remained focused on the moment, relying on his instincts and preparation. The victory was not only physical, but also a triumph of mental discipline over doubt. Musashi's life exemplified the power of taking action, rather than waiting for the perfect moment or overanalyzing every possibility. In our own lives, taking imperfect action is often more effective than holding out for ideal circumstances. Progress, no matter how small, builds momentum and quiets self-doubt. In an age overloaded with information, simplifying our decisions can help reduce overthinking. Musashi's "doing nothing useless" principle encourages us to focus on what truly matters and eliminate distractions. This might involve prioritizing tasks, decluttering our minds, or streamlining our daily routines. Musashi relied on his intuition, which he sharpened through years of practice and experience. Modern psychology supports the idea that when we trust our gut feelings, we often make quicker and better decisions. Developing this trust requires self-awareness and confidence in our abilities. Musashi's victories were rooted in action and learning from each encounter. Instead of fearing failure, he viewed each duel as a chance to grow. In today's world, adopting a similar mindset and seeing challenges as learning opportunities can help us break free from the paralysis of overthinking. Miyamoto Musashi's ability to remain present allowed him to act with clarity and purpose. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, can help us cultivate this focus, reducing the tendency to dwell on the past or worry about the future. Musashi's story resonates not only because of his unmatched skill as a swordsman, but also due to his mastery of his mind. By prioritizing action, simplicity, and presence, he overcame the mental traps that hinder many of us. His philosophy, outlined in the Book of Five Rings, continues to inspire warriors, leaders, and thinkers worldwide. It teaches that clarity comes not from endless contemplation, but from deliberate action, practiced skill, and trust in oneself. Miyamoto Musashi was more than just a swordsman. He was a philosopher who mastered the art of decision-making. His ability to overcome overthinking and act decisively remains a timeless lesson for anyone seeking clarity and purpose. In today's world, where our minds are constantly bombarded with choices and distractions, Musashi's principles of simplicity, action, and mindfulness provide a way out of the labyrinth of overthinking. By following his example, we can, too, learn to trust ourselves, act with purpose, and live a life free from doubt. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating stories like this one.